Hey FAB fam, it's been a while. We haven't gone on the road for a little bit, but with the new year comes a new organized play scene, and I'm going to actually be visiting the Battled Hardened, the SCG con in New Jersey at the Meadowlands Exposition Center. I'm coming into this situation with, clean slate, open mind. I'd like to see how Pete and SCG are handling this, this organized play season, how they're kicking things off with their first, I'm not going to call it a major event, but it's a significant regional event. And I'd like to go there and report, compare with the predecessor. Obviously, we know that there's a certain snowball channel company that didn't handle things well at the first Pro Tour, handled things even worse at the World Championship. So let's see how they handle this one. I'm nothing but hopeful because I've heard that Pete Hofling and his colleagues are very much professionals and they've been doing this a while. So just want to report on scene and see what's in store for the Flesh and Blood competitive play community in 2023. New Jersey, the armpit of Manhattan. Every single time I come over here, it just got such an authentic dumpster fire vibe. I always get that Sopranos flashback when traveling to the Meadowlands. Probably dating myself, I don't know if anybody in the Fab scene still remembers the Sopranos, but it's just such a distinct feel when traveling into New Jersey. You could see the pollution messing with the skyline, creating beautiful hues that only smokestacks and burning garbage can create. All right, here we are. Familiar place for Magic and Fad. Let's go. Okay. Still stuff going on Sunday afternoon. We've got Mr. Teeton. Mr. Pool's closing down. Level Up Games. Where's our boy Magnolia? One of the people I came here to meet. Hey, Spencer.
Hey. Late.
Hey, I made it. I made it for dinner. We're gonna do this.
You made it in time for us to close.
Well, we got Mr. Magic, Noah Scholl. It'd be good to see Noah. SCG themselves. We're scanning and searching for the other fabled hunter, NJ Lee. Wherever he is, we've located him. The other fabled hunter in his natural environment. And did we find a Pheno? Is that Pheno Black? What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Good, good, good. How's the event so far?
Long.
Long?
Lengthy.
Lengthy.
Earthy. He can see. We both got top 8.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. And of course paired into each other.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course.
They drove down together from Worcester.
Yeah, Mass.
Massachusetts. So what heroes are you allowed to say? Or yeah, you are.
It's public now. I went Royal Dromai.
I'm just 5.
Phi.
Yeah.
Dromai.
Basic bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I whiffed all but one rabble today.
Really?
I hit a yellow or a blue off the top with, well, I averaged like 2 rabbles a game, maybe 2.5 rabbles a game, and all but
That's a card to
2 of them. I'm playing a crackhead list.
Okay.
I threw it together in the hotel the night before. I was just playing some shit. I was like, I basically just took all the cards that I'm like, I kind of want to play test with these individual cards, and just put them all in at the same time, and I was like, hopefully one of these works. I was also awful, because every time I started Crown, I went Crown of Providence and then the Royal Crown. Every time I started the Royal Crown, I drew like a 2 to 3 blue hand, and I was like,
Good to see you.
So I hear the meta is really diverse, right?
that seems like the kind of a lot of Guardian,
At all the
Ice
pro
Lander.
quests, but this is the biggest one of the weekend, right? We are here at the biggest event of the weekend, Battled Hardened.
No, I think actually the UK one was larger.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, the UK Pro Quest is like 180 players.
Jesus. And that one was like all...
I'm talking about America, bro.
Okay, yeah.
We're fabled hunters in the US, man.
Yeah, in America. Sorry. I thought we were an international channel.
We are, but we are in America. We're not traveling to the UK for a pro quest.
So do you deal in Monopoly money or not? Come on.
Yeah. So how many fat players are there? Is this it? Right around this section.
We're at the end of the event. I think we started at 9:30 in the morning. It's now almost 5.
Okay.
So we're just playing. Yeah, we're just
Guy
playing
just
top
came over and was like, mask, mask, mask. Not you though.
They're still doing the mask thing?
He just came over and was like, mask, mask, mask to all of us.
Oh, really?
And just like, didn't say anything to you.
I haven't earned Rudy status yet. That's just a coincidence.
Because you're too handsome. You got to show it off.
I'll put one on. I'll put a diaper on. All right. So you're just chilling now, Genji?
Yeah.
Life of the scrub.
Not nice. Not nice.
Dan's playing on top 8.
Oh yeah? Is that Dan? Dan R? We've got the Runaways. Dan in the top 8 right now. Seriously, it's 2020 goddamn 3. They're still doing this mask BS. Not a fan. Not a fan. A snapshot in the life of Fab Pros.
Number 1 arm. I think
Ticket football.
1 or 2 of them have. Yeah.
I played. I'm good at card games, I'm not athletic.
Is there anything good in the prize walls, by the way?
We can take a look. So my thought is that basically they do like a adjustment, like a market adjustment for the prize wall. And I'm not gonna badmouth whatever. It's the tournament organizer's decision. To put whatever. But every time there's like a card that's really cool that people want, and the next event they just like raise the ticket prices on it.
Really?
Yeah. So
There's nothing over there that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Even if the price is irrelevant, there's just like nothing over there that I want.
yeah, there should be new prize wall prizes later this year, I expect.
So what's up there right now? Where is the prize wall?
Take a look.
Last time was like the cold foil tokens. They had a Rada cold foil Briars.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are selling for
But
like
they're
$500
super
for a while.
expensive. How much are
They used to be 500 or to 600.
I think they're like 2K tickets or something.
2K tickets? See, that's about it. Yeah, that's expensive. Lead the way, sir.
Usually on Sundays they close shop. I'll say a little bit earlier. Everybody just wants to get out of the hall, I think. Pretty big, I think, Magic turnout at SCG Con.
Yeah.
They had I think like a modern 20K tournament, as well as various other tournaments that they were firing throughout the weekend.
Okay.
So I think Magic organized play is still alive and well. Though maybe not necessarily sponsored by Hasbro, but
Yep. This is private Magic organized play, right?
yeah. So they got Magic stuff here.
Oh, that doesn't look familiar.
And then over here.
Oh wait, let's go to the good game. Wait, what is this? Wait, what the heck is this?
They make like SCG tokens.
Oh, they've got some tokens and stuff,
Yeah,
and they charge money for it. Okay,
I guess.
there's Fab stuff though, right?
Yeah.
So we're flanked by all this MTG stuff. Well, we got a little bit over here. What's that?
The different play mats. I think
The dragons, right? The dragons.
Yeah.
Starbow 300.
I think these play mats have basically been available in prize wall for all last year. They have a oversized card.
Okay. One oversized card for 2,000 Icelander. Okay. All right.
And you got packs.
30 for a pack, 40 for the better, first edition stuff.
Yeah, I think like the rough conversion is about like 10 tickets to a dollar store credit.
$1 for 10 tickets, and they've got some of these stuff like the Hero Rainbow foils. That's not so bad. I'd pay $7 for a Prism, or $5 for a Levia, right? Some of these promos are okay. These, $1,500. That's expensive. You said $1 for 10 tickets, right?
Yeah.
So that's $150 Spectral Shield and $100 Frostbite.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I like them. Ooh, that's expensive. The Briar, $225.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. Not the worst. I paid more than that in cash. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. So we're in the weeds here. We're in enemy territory. 95% of the location is filled with MTG players at the end of the day.
That's not the enemy.
Huh?
They're not the enemy. They're just players.
No, I know. I was meaning like hostile territory.
You can tell that the event is wrapping up because normally on the tables they have like the
Tablecloths and
stuff.
Okay. Is that the end of the Battle Hardened right there?
Yeah, this is the end of the battle.
That's on the Magic side, right?
Yeah.
The competitive players in MTG still outnumber the Fab players by a bunch.
Yeah, usually at these SCG cons, if it's depends on like what the Flesh and Blood event is. So if it's like a calling level event, you get a lot more players. Usually, it's I think a tough sell to get a lot of American players to travel across the country for a Battle Hardened.
That's fair.
But
So it's only local, regional, right?
yeah, I think the farthest that I've seen, some people from like Virginia have come through. But I think this weekend there was also like a couple of different large tournaments. I think Min-Max.
Local pro quests, right?
Yeah, I think Min-Max had a pretty large pro quest in Chicago, and then also I think in California they were hosting something. And for some of these pro quests, like Min-Max got Flake and I want to say DM Armada, but I might be wrong.
Flake and Steven. Yeah, I think it's Steven.
Yeah,
Steven and Flake.
we're commentating, and then Tannen and some other people were like going to commentate like another. Even though that they're pro quests, I think there's the beginnings of some grassroots stores trying to like host like bigger and bigger things on their own.
Yeah, like you said, the LSS is enabling the community to kind of breathe and organize their own events.
Yeah,
right.
And so I think some of them are trying to up their production quality. They want to get like some of these like well-known casters to start, propping up the events. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. I wonder how it's all going to turn out, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, let me ask you, NG, like last year, what was the number? It was like 400 competitors at FaBled in November?
Yeah, about a little bit over 400.
A little over 400. So what would you think would be a successful year for Flesh and Blood in 2023?
Do you mean
in
like
about 10 months?
You mean like for Worlds? Or?
Worlds turnout in terms of competitors.
So I don't think that they're actually going to increase the number of people who are playing Worlds, because I think about 400 is actually probably a little bit higher than like how many people that they wanted to qualify in total. Yeah, because they only gave out like 200 qualifications plus like whoever wants to use their PTIs. It like carries over, and then they're also doing that for the Pro Tour this year.
Yeah, okay.
So I think they want to keep those kind of exclusive, like highest tier level events to around like 300, 400 players.
Really?
Yeah.
But there's new regions. There's Brazil.
I know, and basically it just
Vietnam,
it just
Japan.
translates into basically these events getting harder and harder to qualify for.
Okay.
Is I think how it's going to end up turning out. I think with the number of pro quests that are running, I would expect the first Pro Tour actually to be a little bit larger, because they gave out I would say like about 150 invites. Let's say like 450 to 500 players at the Pro Tour. I think a successful year for Flesh and Blood would be to hit over 1,000 players at the callings that they're hosting.
At the callings?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
kind of like what we saw in 2021, right? In Las Vegas.
yeah, exactly. So I think if we get like a consistent like high turnout for especially like for the foreseeable future have in the US, just the calling that's going to happen in Indy the next couple of weeks, and then also I know a bunch of people from Australia and probably Asia are going to go to the New Zealand calling. So kind of excited to see what those turnouts going to look like. But if they do any other like marquee type location, so if they do like another calling in Las Vegas or in Europe, if they do, I think usually Germany has like pretty good turnouts. It's like pretty central for everyone to go there. Yeah, like I think if we can get a couple of 1K plus turnout events, it would be pretty exciting.
Great, sounds like a plan.
We stole Brody, fresh off of his top 8 match. How did it go?
It was a close game. I was playing versus Fi.
Yeah.
I got down to the point where it was like 4 or 5 arcane damage off the top, had him dead. Not that much, meant I was probably dead. I did not draw it, but it was a super close game. I think it was a really fun game too. We were just kind of laughing the whole time, so I really like that about Fab.
Yeah.
I feel like even at like the most competitive, like top 8 high stakes level, obviously this is ProQuest, but even at like the World Championship, I feel like people are just having a good time hanging out. Match was close, it was fun.
Can you remind me what state we're in?
We're in New Jersey.
What state are you from?
Texas.
And what type of event is this?
This is a ProQuest.
All right.
Okay, there was also a Battle Hardened yesterday.
Okay.
That's my excuse.
Yeah. And I heard rumors that you're coming back to New Jersey, not for the Pro Tour.
Okay, so I may or may not be flying to New Jersey just for a ProQuest. I will neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. If you were to attribute any of your Flesh and Blood success to any item, that you brought with you, what would you attribute it to?
Any item? Oh, I'm glad you asked. You see, I have these half-eaten ham sandwiches that fuel me throughout the day and keep my brain sharp.
Why are they both half-eaten?
Honestly, it's just because I toss them back in the bag, and then I like need to eat real quick, so I just grab whichever one's on top.
Interesting.
I was just like trying to eat fast so I can get to the bathroom so I can play the next round, not be late.
This is the future face of Flesh and Blood.
Hey, everybody's got a system. I just saw Tall Timmy do his with Hayden Dale and Nick Butcher, and they were all organized with their snacks. So
Brody's also organized with his snacks. There's a set number of snacks, but they don't all get eaten at the same rate.
This is true. I upped it from 3 to 4 ham sandwiches per tournament.
Yeah.
I used to sometimes run out.
Oh, really?
It's like everyone else is prepping for the new metagame. I'm optimizing the number of sandwiches.
Ham sandwiches.
Yeah, we got, for people in the know, we got Brody to try Korean barbecue the other day, and surprisingly, he ate a lot of it.
10 out of 10 is actually really good. There was nothing I disliked.
Strong Yelp review for Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
That's good.
How do you feel about Flesh and Blood in terms of the game as it is right now after Dynasty?
I love the game. Just like in general, Flesh and Blood as a game, I think is like, I don't know, it's my favorite game in the world. I think as far as like the state of the meta after Dynasty, I feel like not a ton changed. A couple decks got a little better. A couple decks got a little worse because of that. I would say we're in a tiny bit of a stale meta, but I don't know. I still love playing.
Stale meta? Really?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm hearing the absolute opposite, that right now there's a good mix of over 8 decks, 8 to 10 front-running decks.
I agree, the meta is really healthy. I think there's no like boogeyman that's dominating everything. I just think there aren't really new innovations as far as like new heroes being played or like deck building and stuff. It's kind of like the same healthy meta that we had before.
So have you met any strong assassins or viable assassins yet?
Like players?
Meaning
Like
builds, decks.
Okay. I have not seen anything that has
Arachne is bad.
given me confidence yet, but who knows?
Okay. So is it still, are we looking at like...
Arachne bad right now.
Right now.
Maybe when Outsiders comes out.
Next set. What about, all right, so are we still talking like Fi, Icelander, Fire?
I think right now, Oldhim and Icelander, out of all of the heroes from this weekend, have been performing the best.
Yeah, I would call Fi, Oldhim, and Icelander the top 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is very different from last meta when it was Fi, Icelander, and Oldhim.
Okay, that's fair. I don't play enough. Any last thoughts about this SCG con and the Battle Hardened?
How do you feel like the event was run?
I think it was great. No complaints. I had a lot of fun. I think we got like pretty awesome turnout for the Battle Hardened. It was a pretty stacked field.
Okay.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay. What is a stacked field? Is that like 80 people or 100 people or something like that?
I think there was over 130 people.
So 130 plus
for the Battle Hardened. I think it was like just over 130.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds healthier than what we had last year, right? Mm-hmm. And the organized play scene.
Yeah, I think only a couple Battle Hardens have hit that threshold. I think the FaBled did.
Yeah.
But maybe that's about it.
I think this area just like has like a lot of pretty competitive communities overall, as well as I would say a lot of people who just really enjoy playing Flesh and Blood. I know New York City has pretty thriving armory scene, and a lot of people came from neighboring states. So this is a pretty good location.
And Texas.
Yeah, and not neighboring states, but
I'm convinced I'm the only person who flew to play in this event.
I don't think you're the only one. There are people that fly for Battle Hardened.
yeah.
I would like it if I'm not the only one. There's other grinders out there who make me feel like I'm not like totally crazy for doing that.
No, you're not. Pursue what you like.
All right.
We believe in you.
Thank you guys.
Any last words?
Go Flesh and Blood.
Go Fab. All right, we've got Mr. Dan Rutkowski. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yep,
Rutkowski.
that's right. Yep.
Gracing us with his presence. One of the top players in the world. Number 2 in nationals and top 4 at Worlds. So, yeah, how was this event for you, man?
It was a lot of fun. Started pretty well. got a couple early wins. Couple really tight games that I lost. Snuck in at the 8th seed. Was pretty happy about that.
Okay.
Yeah, top 8 match was like super close, super grindy. I think I played it really well. I just couldn't kind of quite get the damage, and I got looped at the end.
I saw you were against Alexi, right?
Yep.
How did it go? What did it look like from your side? You're very iconic Fi, right?
Yeah, for sure. So like it's pretty straightforward from my side. Like a lot of Lexi's attacks, you're forced to block them because if you don't, you like can't have a real turn anyway.
Okay.
So it's pretty much I waited for my spots. I had 2 big Artivore turns, just wasn't quite enough.
I saw you were close.
Yep.
The final round, there was a key round. You were at 8 life.
Yep.
He was at 3, but you lost tempo because you had to block, right?
Yeah, I was pretty much done after that. The turn before, I had full control of my hand. Just didn't have enough damage to take a card from him, and that let him basically just loop me for like 10 or so turns until my deck ran out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what was your expectation coming into the event, and what was your mindset, and like what was your experience at the end of the event?
Yeah, I was pretty much taking it as like a warm up for the season. Kind of more for fun than like grinding too hard to prep and that kind of thing. Was definitely excited because it's the first competitive event of the year, so definitely taking it serious but kind of playing at the same time.
Great. Yeah, that's a really healthy mindset.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect, whether you'd be like, oh, I came to take it all down, but you just open mind.
Yeah, mostly here to hang out, play some Flesh and Blood.
That's great. I have to imagine you're already set for all majors this year, right? You already have enough PTI stored up?
Yeah. I'm qualified for the next Pro Tour based on my draft elo. I'm good there.
Okay. Wonderful. What do you think about Star City Games and this new change of tournament organizer?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a fan of it. Everything was like extremely smooth today. I think as soon as the rounds ended and were reported, we started the next one right away. I think they did a great job.
Great.
It's nice to get prize tickets for Battle Hardened when you don't top 8.
Okay. Wait, what used to happen?
You would get nothing for some of the events.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an improvement.
Yep.
Progress is good.
Yeah, they collected so much money from the Battle Hardened.
Yep.
I think they collected, I did the math, I think they collected like $6,000.
So giving some tickets is good when they collect $6,000 for the event.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing that I think for the tournament organizers to understand that Flesh and Blood tournaments can be viable, and for that there are enough players who want to join, I think gives them confidence to try to do like bigger things in the future.
Yep.
Like Realm Games kind of they decided to do like a loss leader, like to do their first 10K, and I think that, I mean, a lot of businesses don't necessarily want to do that, but if they see the data that these events are generating money, then they'll be more willing to make better, bigger tournaments for the players in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Over 100 people for Battle Hardened. That's a really good turnout, I think, for standalone Battle Hardened.
I used to hear other Battle Hardens in the U.S. last year were 40 to 60 people, right?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So I just heard, I think, did Fino say it was 130 plus?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this one was 130 plus.
All right. Any other last thoughts? Anything you can share with the FaBled Hunters fan base, Dan?
No, I don't know. Just excited to keep playing more events this year.
Okay, we're definitely going to see you in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, I'll be at Pro Tour for sure.
Get your cold foil runaways.
Yep.
Cold Flow Runaways. That's right. Go Team Runaways.
Yep.
All right. See you at Pro Tour, or even before that.
Yep.
We're at the normal NJ haunt, post-tournament haunt.